Oh, hey, come on in. And welcome to our production truck. Hi, I'm Scott Rosh. I'm the production supervisor at Nebraska Public Media. You walked in the very back of our truck, and as you step in first, you start with our audio. Everything that they want coming in from outside gets plugged in here, and signals sent wherever they need them to. Most of it's going right here to this big fader board, and that's where they'll control the sound for everything. Stuff that you're hearing on TV, we're also communicating with each other in the truck, and they control all that back here. And so everybody that's talking to one another gets fed through audio as well. And so they're listening to a lot of different things at once. But we'll step forward here to the production section of the truck. Now we're split up into three sort of sections here, but we're all looking at the main front monitor wall for the most part. You'll have your producer, director, and then a technical director sits down in front of the switcher. They're the ones that are pushing all the buttons that the directors are telling them to. Every video source that's going out onto the TV comes through the switcher board. The director is able to see all the cameras in front of them, and we can have anywhere from 5 manned cameras up to 8, if oftentimes we're doing for football games. The second bench here, and this is graphics. All of this graphics that you see up on the TV screen, they gotta plug in through here. They have an assistant usually that sits next to them because that's a very intensive job looking up stats on the fly. In the way back area, that's where our score bug is at. So when you're seeing a score on the little lower right or top or anything, they are controlling that back there. And so they're also constantly watching either a scoreboard or live stats. And usually there's at least 8 people in this area alone during a broadcast. So the beginning of the day, we come and this extends out. The ceiling part here, we lock it into place. The floors, we have to lower down ourselves, but now we're standing on a solid area. We also have this side door here. You can see the caution tape because we don't want to use that. We've had to use it before when the back was inaccessible. But when you open this door up, it bleeds a lot of light onto all these monitors here. So we don't want that going during a live broadcast where people are using it. So we keep this shut.
Hello, I am Chad. I'm the Director of Production Service here. This area here in the truck is our replay room. This is where all the camera feeds, all the super slow motion replays, up to 6 times regular speed. This area here is video control. All the cameras come in here. Our video engineers can, what we call, shade the cameras. So they control the iris of the camera, the brightness, the colors, and make sure all the cameras match. I think it's one of the hardest positions in the truck and one of the more difficult jobs in television. Back here is the engineering area. This is basically the heart of the truck. When I say it's the heart of the truck, the switcher and the replay machines and all equipment and servers are mounted back here. And then we can take those signals through these lines here. We can patch it anywhere we want to go. We can take the feeds all in, the switchers here, the routers here. So basically everything engineering-wise, control-wise, is, and all the programming is done from back here.
All right, so we're outside of the truck here, and I want to point out a few things. First off, I'm going to talk a little bit louder because all the way on the other end, we got our air conditioning unit, and it's got to keep all of us cool as well as all of that equipment that's powering up. It's got to keep it at a constant temperature so we're not overheating. Our truck has some extra axles, and that is because we are very heavy. So we carry all of our equipment underneath of there. So all of our video stuff, our cameras are under there, the tripods, as well as our power for everything is all underneath of there. So that's a lot of the weight too, that we needed to have extra tires and extra axle to hold it all up. Expensive equipment, it's all over the place, but the thing with the most value that we've had is just that years of experience that's been passed on. It is definitely one of our most valued assets.
I think the relationship that we've had with coaches in Nebraska, especially when we talk about women's volleyball, we developed a standard of television that everybody tries to model after. And that even started before I was here. And now that I'm here, we're just trying to maintain that standard, even get better.